theme park worldwide, where today I'm back here at the Alton Towers Resort on a pretty wet afternoon to come and bring you all another construction update for the first ever Alton Towers Mardi Gras. Look at the beast go, honestly. Oh, what a beauty. Now, Alton Towers Mardi Gras starts in less than 1 week's time on the 22nd of May, and it will be running through until the 20th of June. It's the first time Alton Towers have ever done this carnival-inspired celebration, and last week I filmed a construction update for you all here from the resort, where it was mostly just some scaffolding stages going into place, but there was also a couple of other updates to share. Well, over the past few days, work has really progressed for the Mardi Gras event, and we're going to start off here in Forbidden Valley, taking a look at the stage just at the top here, where so much work has been done, and then make our way around the park, check out the other stages, and also as well check out some of the food outlets that have now been brought into place just in front of the Alton Towers ruins on the pathway just there. So come and join me for a bit of a wet afternoon vlog here from Alton Towers as we check out some more of the Mardi Gras updates. Now, when I showed you this stage last week, it was literally just some scaffolding. Now look at it, less than 1 week later, all of the theming is now in place, and they're also testing some of the lighting on there as well, which is quite interesting. Yeah, it also says Marv in there, but with a 1 instead of the I. And look at all of the details on here. It looks absolutely brilliant, it really does. Weather 42. Says just there on the side, you see that just through the cloth just there. And of course you've got all the lighting. In fact, what we'll do, we'll stand a little bit further back so you get more of a perspective on that. And of course I do apologise about any rain that gets onto the camera. It's a horrible day today, the rain is bucketing it down. But yeah, look at the details on that, looks absolutely brilliant. And of course it really does fit in with the whole kind of vibe up here in Forbidden Valley. Of course you've got a button on the top there as well. Let me zoom in a bit more for you. I imagine that's been set up for like a show start. Maybe the actors that are going to be here are going to press that button, and then all the lighting's going to come on. Maybe some other effects, smoke machines, that sort of thing. But yeah, it looks brilliant, doesn't it? Let's go and have a little peek through the gap just here in the fence. There you go, look at that. Wow. Yeah, all the details on that, brilliant. Worth pointing out, it's not flat either, it's all embossed, which is absolutely brilliant. And you've got the steps around here at the side, so we'll walk a little bit further just round the corner here. There we go, we're having a little peek in. Yeah, so you can see that's where the steps are just there. And then all look at the side just here. You've got like the green on the front, like a big sort of DJ booth. And then you can see the entrance to the doorway just there, of course, that leads up to the top. But yeah, very impressed with that. It looks amazing. Of course, the sci-fi kind of feel on there. And we've even got the lights tested on there at the moment, which we can see as well. Like I say, you've got the 4 LEDs down there at the bottom and the 2 up there at the top as well. So we'll stand a little bit further back on the rocks and show you it from a little bit further away. A little bit further back then now, over on the rocks, just to show you it from this perspective. Of course, you can see the lights still on there at the top testing. And yeah, it gives you a good idea on the depth of all of this theming that's gone into place. Look at that on the side there as well, look like some sort of cannons or something there, don't they? I think it is just part of the theming, but you never know, we might be seeing smoke come out of those and other special effects. Very impressed with the details that they've done here on this stage. Of course, last time it was just the one up in Fountain Square, but we've got even more to see up there and also down in Katanga Canyon. So I'm going to head down there next and we'll go and check out that stage. But yeah, loving the sci-fi kind of vibe for this one to fit up here with Forbidden Valley. It looks absolutely brilliant, doesn't it? I'm really impressed with the size of these set pieces for the stages as well. And just thought I'd show you this image just here that I took. Of course, with the camera that I'm using here, I can't really see through the fence that much, whereas with my phone, managed to take this awesome photo. So just thought I'd show you it. As you can see there, you can see all the different colours on there. It's so vibrant, isn't it? And just the scale of it. Got to be maybe 3 meters tall, I'd say, all the way up to the top. That's certainly fantastic, and I'm loving just the scale of it. Honestly, this event I'm so excited for. Probably the most excited I've been for an Alton Towers event ever, to be honest, just to see how they're going to do it. But anyway, around in Katanga Canyon now, again, just outside the runaway mine train, there was literally just a scaffolding tower, whereas now they've actually put even more on there to see. In fact, the theming looks nearly done, so let's go and take a look. Right then, just out the front now of the runaway mine train, and look at this. Again, just a few days ago, this was all just scaffolding. And now look at the details on here. It's got a very Mexican kind of style, this, hasn't it? I'm loving the eyes on there. You've got the mouth, of course, all the white and red colour scheme at the back there. You've got the skull as well. He's a friendly skull though. Well, I think he is anyway, but look at the details on there. Very sort of Dia de los Muertos kind of style. Maybe that's what they're going to go for down here in Katanga Canyon, but yeah, just show you around this side as well so you can see. Kind of looks to me like there's some doors on the front there for the mouth. I mean, you can just see the teeth just through there as well. So maybe that's going to open up and there's going to be something happening inside there, maybe some smoke effects, something like that. But yeah, around here at the side you get another idea of that theming at the back with the skull just on there. And like I say, all of this theming, it's not flat, you know, it's not all vinyl stickers, it's all like properly made stuff. Like, very impressed. Like, I wasn't expecting anything of this kind of standard, to be honest, from it. But Alton Towers have always done a good job with events, but you know, I'm looking at this and thinking, blimey, this is going to be coming back year upon year and they're going to build on it more and more when you look at the details. But yeah, you got the eyes on there, and of course, again, you've got the stage, which is actually at the top there, so that's open, there's no kind of roof on it. Same with the one we saw just in Forbidden Valley. It means that the actors and performers can walk up the steps there and then stand on the top. But yeah, that looks absolutely stunning. Again, I'm going to show you it from a little bit further back as well. Here's a look then at the stage in Katanga Canyon from a little bit further back, just over near the pizza restaurant. Yeah, there's a nice little zoom into that just here for you. But again, loving the colour schemes for all of these. So bold, so vibrant. Can't wait to see exactly how these are going to be used. But anyhow, we're going to carry on walking around now. Going to make my way down to the front lawns now, and we'll go and check out some of the changes that have happened there, and also check in on the stage in Mutiny Bay. Now, we're still not fully sure on the exact details about what's going to be happening on these stages. Of course, they're all for Mardi Gras, and it now seems like they're all going to be kind of themed in a way to the respective areas of where they are. So it's all very exciting. Just thought I'd share with you though, we know there's going to be over 50 different performers at Mardi Gras, which is really exciting. Alton Towers actually shared like a behind the scenes video a couple of days ago, revealing some more details. Over 50 different costumes have been created for the event, which is going to be brilliant. Looking forward to seeing those, and I imagine they're going to be just as kind of vibrant as what we've seen with the stages so far. But anyway, let's head now down into Mutiny Bay, go see if anything's happened on this stage yet. No changes then yet down here to the stage in Mutiny Bay. As you can see, it is still the scaffolding structure. The only one of these left now in the park. Of course, it gives you a good idea on how good of a job Alton Towers have done at actually theming up these scaffolding towers into stages. But yeah, this is the only one left to still look like this. But I'll tell you what, are we maybe going to see this one with a kind of pirates theme, do you think? I mean, the other ones don't directly fit in with the areas, but they all kind of relate to it in some way. So yeah, maybe we're going to see some sort of piratey stage down here right in the heart of Mutiny Bay. But honestly, the fact that last week all of them looked like this, and we've seen of course fountain squares last week in the update, that kind of had the theming starting to go on, and we'll head up there shortly and go and see how that's progressed. And of course today we've seen Forbidden Valley and Katanga Canyon with all the updates. But yeah, it gives you a really good idea, doesn't it, on just how good of a job they've done when you look back at this now, the fact they all look like this. And yeah, now we're going to be seeing this one themed up shortly as well. So going to head over onto the front lawns now, because there's been some big changes over at the stage. So let's head over there on this lovely wet afternoon here at Alton Towers. Well, I am really hoping that the weather picks up in time for the start of Mardi Gras next week. It's absolutely horrible this afternoon here at Alton Towers. It's a Saturday afternoon. Normally these benches would be full of people. Today there's hardly anybody. There's a couple of people off to the right there. But yes, over here at the main stage, there's been some pretty big changes here this week. So let's start off by talking about the two speaker towers at the side. They've now been covered up. I mentioned that a few weeks ago, saying that, oh, it'd be nice if they put some banners on there. Now they have done, which is good. And of course up there at the top as well, they've completely replaced like the rim that runs around the edge there. Looks loads better now, much more professional. And of course that doesn't need to be changed really throughout the year now, because of course it kind of looked very Mardi Gras before, whereas now of course it's got the Alton Towers logo up there, and yeah, it's gold with the stars on, and of course with the purple background just there as well, and all like the confetti. So yeah, I actually think it looks a lot better now, more professional. And yeah, of course you've got the background of the stage there that you can see. There's actually a lot more theming that's actually appeared over the past few days. You've got these big tubes at the back there. You've got the section that's probably finished off down the back now as well. And it looks like a few lighting changes on there as well. So looking forward to seeing exactly what this is going to be. Is it going to be directly for Mardi Gras, or is this going to be something completely different? We still don't fully know. But of course you've got a very steampunk kind of vibe going on here with the stage. And it does look absolutely awesome. I'm liking everything on there on the stage other than the white chair. I just think that looks very out of place. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that as part of the storyline, if it's just there whilst they're setting up, or I'm not too sure. But yeah, I really feel like that chair could do with being themed in, unless it is part of the story for some reason. Maybe that's the story of the show. I don't know, the chair gets transformed in like some time machine or something, I don't know. But yeah, stage is looking really good down there. And like I say, you've got the rim, which is round the edge just there as well. But looking forward to finding out exactly what this stage is going to be used for. It's been in place since the park reopened over a month ago now, with nothing on here, of course, other than the characters just coming out doing meet and greets here. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing exactly what this is going to be all about. Now, ever since this event was first announced, a huge focus has been on what food is going to be available at Alton Towers Mardi Gras. And in the update last week, I shared with you all that we're going to be seeing lots of different food outlets here at the park. Well, there's less than a week to go, and food trucks have now started to be set up on the pathway in front of the tower's ruins that leads down from X Sector up towards Fountain Square. And I tell you what, I never thought we'd see an American yellow school bus parked up here on the lawns at Alton Towers. Let's go and take a look. How awesome is this? So of course there's going to be food from all around the world on offer, including the New York Deli that's down here. Absolutely loving this. Got the Statue of Liberty on there. Of course you've got the stop sign. Do you reckon that actually lights up? I think it does. I mean, there's wiring coming out of the side. How interesting is that? And of course they've got the little booth out the front here, making me think, is this going to be served from this bit, like a little themed hatch out the front instead of using the window up there? Possibly so. There we go. Yeah, it's like a little raised up bar area, isn't it, for that, where they're going to be serving from. But there you go. Yeah, you got the New York Deli down here. That's quite interesting, isn't it? Got another little themed unit over here. Let's go and take a closer look at this. So yeah, this is really nice, isn't it? Like a traditional kind of wagon that they've got here. Of course, you've got the big wheel down there at the front. I like how they've kind of pushed these off to the side a little bit as well and leveled them out with the wooden chocks underneath, of course, just to keep the pathway nice and wide. Well, that's great, isn't it? What a great photo opportunity that would be, sitting in there. Don't think you'll be able to, but of course all this fencing will be coming out, of course, when the event starts on Saturday. But yeah, you've got the little lights on the front there. That'd be cool if they lit up as well, wouldn't it? Maybe like a flickering torch or something in there. Tell you what, it's gone really quiet now and it's stopped raining. I think a lot of people have left because of how bad the weather is, and now it's really like getting quieter, and the fact that yeah, the rain has actually stopped. Over here then we've got another little tent set up, not quite as glamorous as the other two, but there's loads to see down here, as you can see. Chicken noodles served with sweet chili sauce. We've got the king prawn just there as well. Beef in a black bean sauce served with vegetable noodles. Mini vegetable spring rolls. I tell you what, Charlotte's going to be happy with that. King prawns, beef noodles, honestly, like, so much are going to be available down here for food. Brilliant to see. And I tell you what, Charlotte is going to absolutely love the fact they've got spring rolls down here. Might not be the most glamorous of booths, that one, but of course we don't know what's hiding behind all of the blue cloth that's out at the front just here. But yeah, let's carry on taking a little stroll up in this direction. You can see as well a little power outlet's been put in down there, which makes me think we're going to see some lighting down here, maybe some speaker setup. Not too sure. Let's carry on down this way and have a look at the one on the right hand side just here. This is the Greek themed food outlet, it seems. There we go, there's the menu. Recognise the Greek styling of this one with the white and blue. There we go, you've got wraps available there. Halloumi cheese, a Greek platter. Oh yes, so tell you what, people who love trying different foods from around the world are going to love it here at Mardi Gras. And how good's the setup down here as well. I'm loving the fact that you know, it all kind of runs down this pathway in front of the wonderful Towers ruins. Over here on the left then, it's the Yorkshire pudding wraps. This is all set up. Another one that Charlotte's looking forward to. She'll be having one of these on Saturday. Yeah, Yorkshire pudding wraps is all set up down here, ready to go. Of course, this will lift up here. It's got some nice lighting on. Quite a few of them have got lighting on, actually, so hopefully we'll get to see that in action. I'm sure we will do, to attract people in. Kind of fits with Wicker Man, this one, in a way, doesn't it? It would have looked good down at Wicker Man. But I'm liking the fact that, of course, put them all together here in front of the towers. And here we go, we've got the King's Cakes, Donuts and Coffee booth just here. How cute is this? Really kind of old, retro, kind of like an old ice cream van or something. But this one's already got the Mardi Gras branding on, because as you can see, it's got all the beads up there on the top, and of course all the Mardi Gras colours down here. So yeah, really liking the look of that. Here's a little look at the menu. Of course, we're going to go through all the menus and prices in the vlog next week, but here's a little preview for you. Mardi Gras cinnamon cake, £5.50. Loaded donuts there, £5.50. Selection of 4 loaded donuts for £20. Quite expensive, but you've got to think, if we're going off like the Epcot Food and Wine Festival and that kind of thing, what Alton Towers seem to be going for, they are quite pricey. So yeah, we can expect them to be quite expensive, some of these booths, but of course it's all part of the experience, isn't it? And here we go, look at this. It's interesting. What we got going on inside here? Anything to see? Just a couple of chairs set up, and it smells like fresh wood, you know, with this little hut what there is. Don't know what that's going to be, another food stall, but of course it's set up facing this way onto the lawns, which makes me think are there going to be some seating set up out here on the lawns, or maybe if it's nice weather you could just come and sit down on the lawns and have a bit of a chill out. But yeah, there you go, that's all you set up with food down here. So much to see, like really exciting just to see all this down here at Alton Towers. And like I say, in the vlog from Saturday we'll be covering all of the food prices, we'll take a look at all of the different menus and of course share more updates. But yeah, I don't know if we're going to be seeing any more down here. Of course there's still 6 days to go until the start of the event, so we could be seeing more kind of spanning down here. But yeah, look, lots of food outlets, it's looking great. I'm kind of hoping they put some theming and decor up down here in between. Of course we can already expect there to be a lot of Mardi Gras audio and street performers around, so yeah, really exciting stuff. I'm loving what we're seeing so far, and more food options here at Alton Towers is always a great result and really positive to see. So to end today's Mardi Gras construction updates here from Alton Towers, made my way up here to Fountain Square, where the sun's trying to peek out now. Can't believe it. What is going on with this weather at the moment? Anyway, this was the stage that had progressed the most in the update that I filmed from Alton Towers last week, and now this looks practically finished. So let's head over there and take a look. Well, how awesome does this look? It's progressed so much since the update last week. Of course, you can see the ginormous skull that they put into place there. That looks amazing, doesn't it? The pink and blue skull. Look at the eyes on there. Maybe we've got some lighting or special effects in there. And then, of course, you got like the two big, are they? There's pots just at the side. I'm not too sure. But yeah, maybe some smoke, special effects going to come from those. We know from the video that Alton Towers did that there's going to be some special effects on these stages. So that could possibly be for those. Along with that, there's all sorts of vines that they've put into place there now. If we walk just round the corner here as well, you can see they've got two scaffolding poles there at the top. Now in the video they did actually state that there's going to be like these ribbon buntings what they've made to hang up, so maybe we're going to be seeing something like that hanging from those, or possibly it's another set piece that's going to sort of stand there on top of this to make it even taller. Possibly could be lighting or anything along those lines, so I'm sure we'll soon find out. But yeah, it looks incredible, doesn't it? And like I did with the other ones, just going to take a little photo now. So here it is. Of course, so you can see it fully. The camera can't get through one of the gaps properly, but with my phone camera you can get through the gaps and see it nicely there. But the first thing that you see, of course, is all the detail that's gone into this. The ginormous hat there on the right hand side, you got like the voodoo style doll that's still there, you got the candles, like fluorescent candles down there as well that look great, and all the little flowers and smaller details. Then off to the left, of course, how you can still see like the little hut what there is there with the yellow shutter doors that are open, and just so many details for this. Honestly, it looks incredible, doesn't it? I wasn't expecting the set design to be anything like this. It's a huge step up to what we've ever seen Alton Towers do before, to be honest, like for an event. Really impressed, and honestly I can't wait to find out Saturday exactly what's going to be going on each one of these different stages. Well, what an action-packed update. So much going on in preparation for the first ever Alton Towers Mardi Gras. Great to see all of the different food options being set up. The stages look awesome. So, of course, there's the 4 stages in the different areas and the one on the front lawns as well, meaning that there's currently 5 stages at Alton Towers, which is brilliant. Great to see a big push for entertainment and more events. And, of course, on Saturday, we're going to be here bringing you a full action-packed vlog from the first day of Mardi Gras. Like I say, it's going to be running from the 22nd of May through until the 20th of June. Along with that, there will be one more Mardi Gras update coming during the week as well, like a final preparations vlog showing you that last minute preparation, because the stage has still got to be done in Mutiny Bay, and also I'm expecting some more details to be finished off on the others, and of course a bit of theming on Tower Street. With the events here at Alton Towers, they always do kind of some big heavy theming on Tower Street, so I'm looking forward to seeing what they do down there. Maybe some beads, or maybe we're going to see these ribbons that they've made hanging up. I'm not too sure, but we'll definitely find out. In terms of Alton Towers content though, loads coming up this week. Me and Charlotte will be back here on Monday, of course, for the opening of the World of David Walliams. You can see the area there just behind me. Of course, riding Gangster Granny the Ride, the brand new dark ride here at Alton Towers. So we're going to be riding that, sharing our thoughts, and of course giving you a full vlog from this new themed area. That's going to be coming up Monday here on the channel. And then of course there's going to be another vlog this week from Alton Towers, just kind of covering all of the other different updates, because we've got the opening of like the Alton Towers dungeon. In fact, the flame torches are just testing there, ready ready for that to reopen, and other indoor attractions. Hex, the Legend of the Towers, Jewel, the Haunted House Strikes Back. Along with that as well, some of the other attractions such as Justin's House and CBeebies Land, they're all going to be reopening from Monday. Well, tomorrow, the time that this video has gone on. So yes, we're going to be covering all those different updates and showing you, of course, all of the rides back open here at Alton Towers. But there we go. Thanks for joining me for another update on Mardi Gras here from the Alton Towers Resort. And that leaves me with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. See you all in the next vlog.